Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. So, before we get into the review, do me a favor and click that subscribe button and like the video. Let me know, or you know what? Don't like the video. Click that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this video after you watch it. And if you do enjoy it, click that like button. That way, we know. If you think this video is trash and you don't want to see anything like it again, hit the dislike button. Whatever you want to do. What's going on, guys? Don here today with Waffle City Knives, and we're looking at my favorite knife at the moment. This knife was given to me as a gift from my beautiful, beautiful girlfriend, Alex. Shoot a picture of her right here so you guys can appreciate how lucky of a guy I am. And yeah, she's beautiful, right? But she's also a very sweet person, and I told her that I really wanted this knife. I couldn't find it anywhere. Lo and behold, on my birthday, here she comes with the knife in the olive green and desert tan. I call it desert tan blade, the Desert Warrior colorway, if you will. And I was super stoked. This knife is amazing. I've seen the Adamas around a good bit, and I've always liked the way the Adamas look, but it was just way too big and beefy of a knife for me. There's no way I'm carrying that big of a knife around every day in my pocket with my phone and my keys and my lighter and everything else that stays in my pocket. There's just no room for that guy. Oh yeah, can't forget about my little pry bar. He's always got a home in my pocket. Some people don't like to carry them. Some people say they don't understand why. Well, carry one of those for a week and you'll understand. You don't realize how much you need a pry bar until you have a pry bar, right? But we're not talking about the pry bar right now. We're talking about this mini Adamas, right? So let's go over some specs for this guy so you can see what we got, and then we'll get into the thoughts. The blade length on this guy is 3.25 inches. Blade thickness on this guy is 0.14 inches. Handle thickness is about 0.63 inches. Material is CPM crew wear and G10. Drop point style blade. The weight of this guy is 4.6 ounces. Overall length, we're looking at 7.62 inches. And our closed length is 4.37 inches. This guy is a beast. He's not a huge beast. Now, the Adamas is a massive knife. This mini Adamas is perfect. I'd say it's the perfect size. Let's do a little size comparison here so you guys can really see what it's matching up against. Let's go with the mini Adamas and the Benchmade 940. Let's set the 940 up there. And then for our Spyderco guys, lay the smock right here. For our Kaiser guys, let's lay this guy right there. Okay, now as we can see, the smock's a little bigger, the 940's just a hair bigger, the Kaiser's a little smaller. Envoy, I believe, is what this Kaiser is. We will get a video of that guy up. I really do like that knife too. Now, the mini series, right? So a mini Adamas, you might say, oh, I don't like minis. I don't want a mini knife. Well, no fear. Here's the Adamas compared to the mini Griptilian. As we can see, it's much bigger, much heftier. Blade thickness, a good bit thicker. Handle thickness isn't too far off though. And then everybody's favorite mini, or at least used to be, the mini bug out. Now this is my girlfriend's mini bug out, as you might be able to tell from the colorway. She's been more prone to carrying that mini Griptilian lately. But as we can see, the mini Adamas is not so mini, huh? Get a full 4-finger grip on this guy. It's not going nowhere. Feels really good in the hand. blade just drops shut. It's so heavy, so thick. Like I said, 4.6 ounces now for this knife. And we're talking about almost 4.5 inches long, right at 4.5 ounces in weight. That's a really good ratio for a knife as stout and strong as this one. This is the type of knife you can beat through a 2x4, guys. This is not the type of knife that you're slicing tomatoes with or you're trying to carry in your basketball shorts, right? If you're running around in basketball shorts, carry this guy, you know? Carry this guy if you want a bigger knife. But this is the knife that you carry when you need to do something, when you need to get things done. The olive G10 handles look amazing. The coated blade holds up very well. I've done some pretty rough work with this and I don't see a scratch on it. Now usually the coatings from Benchmade I'm not super happy with, but this coating, it has really done it for me. It has really hung in there and looks as good as the day we got it. I got this on March 24th, which was my birthday, and I've carried it many times and used it pretty regularly. Now, guaranteed that this is a birthday present. I'm not out there trying to tear this guy up, right? Like, I'm just not going to do that. I really enjoy knives, but I use my knives. I don't baby the knives, but I'm also not just trying to destroy it. So, I really hope that's understandable to everybody. That no, I'm not out here trying to destroy it. I'm not out here doing fail tests with this knife because it's a birthday present. But I'm not scared to use it either. I'm not scared to sharpen it. I'm not trying to keep it to resell. This knife is my knife for life. So I'm going to be using it. Now, this guy comes stock with a deep carry pocket clip. It's ambidextrous, tip up only though. Axis lock. The thumb studs on this guy is a little different than the others. As you can see on the 940, you've got a little texture there at the end. Where this guy is super smooth. Still does the job very well though. The thumb stud sticks out a little farther and just flicks right out. I guarantee you that if you buy this knife, you will not be disappointed unless you're searching for a mini bug out. If you want a mini bug out, buy a mini bug out. If you want a beefy knife that you can EDC, then this is it for you, buddy. I carry this knife over that smock. I love the smock, but the Adamas, it beats it out for me. Now, if I want something super slicey, it's gonna be the smock, right? But we're not always going for slicey. We're going for performance. We're going for dependability, reliability, and the Adamas is gonna be that knife. Like I said, you can beat a 2x4.5 with this knife and a hard stick. So it's gonna do what you need it to do. The other day I was in the kitchen, just a testament to the durability of this knife and that crew wear steel. I like to play with my knives. I like to flick them open and flick them closed. And sometimes I'll just, instead of flicking, you know, it's a Benchmade, so I'll just pull the axis lock down, flick it out. When I do that, I'll try to keep a good grip on it, because as you're flicking that wrist, if you don't have a good grip on your knife, it can go flying. And that's exactly what happened. Got a little comfortable, I pulled down, flicked, and the knife just took flight right across the kitchen. It goes flying across the kitchen. I thought about grabbing at it, but then I was like, yeah, no, it's pretty sharp. So I let it hit the ground. When it hit the ground, I slowly walked over to it thinking, oh no, you know, at least I know my tip's gonna be broke off of this knife. Hopefully the knife's not damaged or tore up or scuffed up. Well, I get over there to it. Not really a mark on it. Tip, just as tippy as ever. And still functions perfectly. This is a really good knife. Really decent price, $212. If you search around, you can probably find it a little cheaper maybe, but I think 212. I think REI, if you're a club member, and they have it for 212, and I think you can get a little bit off, so I think you might be able to get it right sub $200. And to me, it's worth it. I know people say, oh, the butterfly tags, da da da. I haven't done anything with this knife. I haven't adjusted this knife. It's pretty well dead nut center. Super smooth. Feels really good out the box. Quality is nice on this guy. So, if you want a knife like this, if you don't mind an ounce per inch in weight, then this would be a great thing to pick up. And most likely, if you're anything like me, you'll enjoy carrying it. Thanks, guys. Have a good day, and hope to see you again.